Alright, gonna do a video here what I picked up in Japan the last 2 weeks I was there. I got quite a bit of stuff, more than I expected, so it's gonna be a little bit of a long video. I'm gonna go over what I bought and better about each game. So before I start, 3 games came in the mail while I was in Japan. So first game, Futurama for the PS2, English version. I've been looking forward to playing this for quite a while, so expect that soon on stream. Number 2, Cyber Warrior 2. The shoot-em-up game done by Success. I really like the first one, haven't had a chance to play this yet, so looking forward to playing this as well. Caladrius, another shoot-em-up. This one was done by the guys who made Raiden. It basically uses the Raiden formula from my understanding, except it's a lot more like girly in a way. So it should be good because I really like the Raiden series. Alright, now I'm going to start what I got in Japan. Start with my handheld stuff, not too much. Double Dragon, I already played through this at the hotel. Really rough game, super hard, unforgiving, but it's done. Gargoyles Quest 1, it was a really fun game. I played through all the handheld stuff already, by the way. It's really good, a few hours long. If you want to play the Gargoyles Quest series, there's one on the Game Boy, 2 on the Nintendo, and on Super Nintendo there's Demon's Crest. It's all really good, recommend it. And Kirby's Dream Land 2, played this for the first time, short game, fun, really easy, but yeah. The Game Boy, I picked up for the WonderSwan Color Final Fantasy IV, so I now own almost all versions of Final Fantasy IV. I don't own the easy version on Super Famicom, but I also have them all boxed, so that's really cool. It's probably my favorite Final Fantasy game. Like the arts. Really fun. Okay, Famicom. I picked up Splatterhouse for Famicom. This game's more popular on the Genesis and arcade, but I haven't had a chance to play through it yet, so expect that soon on stream. Picked up Ice Hockey game. It's the same guys at World Cup Soccer on Nintendo, Spike League Volleyball. Hockey game never came out in North America, so haven't had a chance to play this yet. It should be fun, I really like hockey. Golgo 13 on the Famicom. Apparently the NES version was censored. Big game of my childhood, so kind of curious to see the censorship. I've heard a few things about it, I'm not going to spoil it. But yep. And picked up Wild Gunman on the Famicom. I don't have the NES version. I do like the light gun games, so I picked this up really cheap. Yeah, that's it for Famicom. Didn't pick up any Super Famicom games, not looking for much. Already have most of what I want, so we'll move right to N64. Picked up Desdemon 3D in the box. This is like a build your own shooter series. There wasn't much on the N64, so this should be interesting. Pretty good price for it, nice condition, really cool. Should have voted this already. This one store had like 30 copies of this game boxed for like $25. This game goes for like 40 plus on eBay always, so I picked up a copy. I haven't watched the anime series yet. I've heard good things about it. I played this game a little bit, my friend bought it, so I might give this to Wouter when I go to Sweden and the Netherlands, so probably end up playing through it before I do, but for you. One last thing I picked up, not for myself, but I got a copy of Perfect Dark here. This is from Mauser. Happy birthday. I don't know when your birthday is, but yeah, this is you. I got it for a good price, 20 bucks. That's similar to what you pay on eBay, obviously no shipping required. Interesting thing about Japan, when it comes to GoldenEye and Perfect Dark, they're very, very expensive. Most copies of Perfect Dark I saw that were $60 plus. Box ones are going for 90 plus. GoldenEye was a $50 game card only, and a $90 game in box. So I didn't pick up any copies of GoldenEye. I picked up this one Perfect Dark because it was so cheap. Definitely eBay if you want to purchase one. You think I picked an auction for a pretty good price, but you really have to wait it out. Definitely a more expensive game than I thought, considering what I paid for most of this other stuff, which is really cheap by comparison to eBay prices. Alright, so let's move into the disc stuff, and I bought a lot of disc stuff. Start off with the PC Engine. This is a Who card, Dragon Saber, shoot-up game, the sequel to Dragon Spirit on the NES. Also came on the PC Engine, so it's a Who card game. Don't know who card is. Games came on these Who cards here. You can see them. They're 8-bit games. I just kind of popped off the cover. Put that back on after. They're like 8-bit games, really small. They're pretty neat. It's the only system that really had them as far as I know. Picked up on the PC Engine CD, copy of East 1 and 2. I already played through this game. Everbird's copy. I'm gonna play through it again. Really fun game. PC Engine came with CD. Has CD quality audio, even though it's still like an 8-bit system, possibly 16-bit if you include the audio. Really good RPG. It's an action RPG. Right now I'm doing a Saturn. Got Preisuke Desuken, if I pronounce that properly. Game by Atlas. It's kind of like an isometric shooter. Really cool. But it's a lot cheaper than it goes for on eBay usually. I'm looking forward to play this. Picked up a copy of Fighting Vipers, which I got for like 30 cents, I believe. Really cheap. I don't have Fighting Vipers. Generic Saturn 3D fighter. Played through it before, my buddy has it. Yeah, so cheap, have to pick it up. And also another cheap fighting game I picked up. This is Fatal Fury 3 for Saturn. Picked it up for, I believe, 40 cents. They're cheap. Stream likes watching fighting games, so I've picked up a few for cheap, play through those. Now for PS1, picked up a lot more PS1 stuff than I thought I would. Picked up the copy of Metafist. I'm not sure how to pronounce this game. I've only seen it on eBay once ever. It's not that expensive, but the guy wanted 30 bucks for it. I picked this up for $3. I'm looking for this for a while. It's an early PS1 shooting game. It's probably pretty bad, honestly. It's not super good quality, but I do collect shoot 'em ups. I'm trying to get them all pretty much for the systems I own, so nice to pick it up for so cheap. This is Digimon Plus. Build your own shooting game. This has built-in games as well. I didn't realize there was a slight crack on the back when I bought it, but I get it for a good price, $8 I believe, where it worked out to. It was on eBay for about double. This is basically the Super Famicom remake. There's more options in it. I like my shoot 'em ups, so I picked it up. A bit more of an expensive game here. This is Harmful Park. For whatever reason, the last 2 years on eBay, this game was about $100. And recently it's gone up to between $300 and $400 on eBay. Like, all the eBay sellers are obviously working together to price gouge this game, the shit out of it. I got this for like under $100. Really heard good things about it. It's a shoot 'em up game based in an amusement park. It's really quirky. Really looking forward to play through this, and it's such a good deal, I couldn't pass it up. Obviously saving myself 4 times what I came on eBay. Pretty good deal. Another expensive game, Gaia Siege for PS1. Another game that's quite expensive on eBay. Hasn't gone up as much as Harmful Park, but you pick it up for about $50 less than I'm seeing on eBay, so I had to pick it up. It's in pretty good condition. No spine card, but I'm not really concerned myself about that. This is the holy grail for PS1 shooters. It's a horizontal shoot 'em up, but we'll see. Almost got all the expensive ones out of the way now. Copy of Elemental Fearbolts. This is a light gun game. It's a rail shooter. Good price. Came with a spine card. Like the artwork. I still need to get myself a PS1 light gun. They're not very expensive. I'm gonna get myself a box one off eBay, but I'm gonna do that with some other shopping later on. So expect a light gun stream eventually when I have a new CRT. I have like 5 or 6 light gun games to play through. This is the Game Paradise 2. The interesting thing about this game is I believe it uses both, or your choice of the light gun or the controller. So it's an interesting mix. It's a shoot 'em up type game, possibly a rail shooter as well. It's more into the 3D. The Game Paradise 1 was a 2D shooter. I have it on the Saturn. This is a sequel, only came out on PS1, only in Japan. By the time I picked this up, it was $1. This is Jammer Lammy. It came out on PS1 in America as well. It's a rhythm game. Heard really quick things about it. For $1, you can't really pass it up. Another Saturn game here I missed. Another fighting game. Richer for the kids. Not a very expensive game. I believe this was 30 cents. So you can't pass up deals that cheap on fighting games you don't have. This game probably appreciate it. Street Fighters. Very rich for the kids. Last PS1 game. Beyond and Beyond, generic JRPG. I only picked this up because I have a disc-only copy of the English version, and figured I might as well get a box for it. It was $1, so nice artwork. I'm gonna basically put my English game in here. and then I'll eventually maybe have the energy to play through it and finish it. Oh, halfway through it a few years ago. I'm moving on to PS2. I got Dead or Alive 2 Hardcore, $3. Heck wrong with dirt cheap fighting games. Yep. Another fighting game, I got Capcom vs SNK 2. I believe it's also a couple dollars, like $3, $2, somewhere around there. Decent game. For so cheap, I might as well pick it up. This is Contra. This came out in North America. I'm not sure the exact name. It might be Neo Contra, but this Japanese version, it was cheap. I'm not sure how much an English copy goes for, but for like $6, I'm gonna pick up a copy. I don't have it on English anyways, so really, really hard game. I played through it. Maybe I'll eventually beat this game. Very tough, fun game. Alright, a game for the Dreamcast. This is called Pink Bullets Last Hope. This came out, was developed by the NG dev team. They put out Neo XYZ, which I played through a while ago on stream. Did not expect to find, they had all of them in store. Really cool to see this game in store. I picked it up, it was a little expensive, it was like $40 or something. But the order online, it's probably similar. Plus, yeah, really cool to see this in store, picked it up. So to play through that, that's my second Dreamcast game. The other one is also a third-party developer. So here's one for the stream, my 24-hour stream. Dead or Alive Volleyball. Yeah, probably really, really bad. Yeah, I'm not going to say much more about it. I play through these weird games from time to time on stream just because I think they're hilarious. 360 stuff, almost done here. Under Defeat HD. This is an HD remake of Under Defeat, which came out on like the Dreamcast. It's like it's a shooting game, but I am trying to get them all on 360. Got this for a good deal. It's like $30. Goes for like 40 to 60 on eBay. So I figured I'd pick it up for cheap. It's a Shooting 2000X. I have the other one. This is all like the Delta Zero, Tri-Zero games. So now that I have both copies, I have them all for the 360. This has, let's see, I can put X-Zero, Tri-Zero Remix, and a shmup still test, so pretty cool. These are really hard games, by the way. I'll eventually get through them, but I'm excited to finish off that series. The last game I picked up, I don't know much about this. I know it's a game developed in Japan only. 5TV made it. Pretty sure it only came in Japan. Phantom Breaker, it's a fighting game. 5TV made some other games I really like, such as, what's the game called? Bullet Soul. I have the Bullet Soul and Bullet Soul remix on the 360 already. It's just a fighting game made by them. It's an all-female cast, but I did see a remix of this game came out. It was like $60. Might be new in Japan. Didn't pick it up because I don't know anything about the game yet, but good deal. This is the special edition. I paid like $20 for this, so that's really cool. I do like fighting games, so pick that up. I also picked up one other thing here. I got this. It's a GameCube and Game Boy player together. This is $20 in box. Pretty cheap. I don't have a Game Boy player anyways, so the fact that I can play any Game Boy Advance game or Game Boy Color game now, it's really worth it. I also picked up to go with that copy of Zelda 4 Swords Adventures. This was $10, so $30 for a GameCube in box with this system player, with a game that's really good. $30, so cheap. Basically filled up my entire bag, both bags. Could not bring back a single other item. There's no room. Yeah, I had really fun time shopping there. Did lots of other stuff, but I'll probably go through that later on in a different video. So altogether, I picked up like close to 40 games. A few of them as gifts, but yeah. Thanks for watching, guys. I'm gonna put this up on YouTube, and expect to stream in a few days. Cool, thanks.